Hi, I'm Robert from Electrical and HVAC Training Center. We are located in Copeg, 65 Elm Street in Copeg. We are a vocational trade school. We are a New York State BPSS approved school. We are also nationally accredited with ASSET. And today, the point of this video is for instructor recruitment. I want to see if there's anyone out there that is looking for a change in their career, somebody who's had a career and is now looking to give back and possibly get into teaching. So I'm going to review the qualifications on what it takes to join Electrical Training Center's team. So one of the things that we're looking at here are the skills needed for an instructor in the classroom. It's the willingness to help develop students with their theory and their hand skills. As we know for technicians, it only works if you understand why things are put together the way that they go together, because it has to make sense. There has to be a story for a technician to follow. The other thing is that as an instructor, you're constantly speaking to the students. You are the head of the class. So public speaking is going to be important because your group could be as small as 10, could be upwards of 20 students. So you have to feel comfortable being center of attention. The other item is you have to bring in your field experience. The field experience that you have accumulated over the years is very important for the dynamic of a classroom, because we learn best by sharing our failures, that we were in the field, the mistakes we made, things that we learned from. You're now going to give that to the next generation so they don't make that same mistake and they can just move on to their next step of the job without being slowed down. So those are some of the key characteristics of skills needed. Now if you're looking at how much experience is needed, we're looking at instructors with 4 years of field experience and upwards. So this is a perfect job for somebody who's out there who's a mechanic doing well. This is great for the owner who's looking for a change of pace, for retirees who want to just get back in the classroom, because we have full-time positions, we have part-time positions available both day, afternoon, and evening. Now if you're wondering what is the next step, well, after I've answered these questions and I want to become an instructor, what do I have to do next? Well, Electrical Training Center will get you through those hoops. And what that means is that we're going to set you up with the required classes you need to take in order to know how to instruct. So one of the first courses would be basic teaching methods. If you've never taught before, there is a procedure. There are certain modalities of learning, whether it's visual, whether it's kinesthetic, whether you're going to be reading and it's audible. You have to be able to touch on multiple methods of learning because your students are all different. So that'll be taught to you. When you go into course 2, we have intermediate, becoming a more effective teacher. We're always improving. This course will teach you on how to really examine your class and how to get more out of them, how to get them to memorize more information, how to get them to find facts faster, because efficiency is going to be a big part of teaching. You have a lot of curriculum to go over, but how do you make it worthwhile? You don't want to just teach to teach. You want to teach to make your students better. Next, you have course 3, which is your advanced classroom management. And that is something that is always revisited, because classroom management, you have to work with students with different attention spans. You have to work with people that are younger than others. You have to work with those that have some field experience. All students are a little bit different. So your classroom management is very unique. What's great about that is you get to be very creative with your class. All right? And that's important because it never gets old. It actually is very enjoyable to come in and find the best way to teach for that day. So those are some of the immediate facts. There's a lot more to it. And what we want to do is just kind of make this video to inspire you that, you know what, maybe I should look into this avenue. We have, once you come into Electrical Training Center, what we will do is we will go ahead and have you sit in on classes with teachers so you can see if this is for you. Before you go through these different courses, you want to find out, is this something that I really want to do? And the best way to do that is to actually sit in the class and get involved. Because what we want you to do is to evaluate it from an instructor standpoint. So we are very welcoming on having you come down and stay a couple of days in the classroom. So if you are interested and this is something you can see yourself doing, or you want more information, please contact us by phone, 631-226-8021, or you can contact us at our email. So it's robert@electrical trainingcenter.edu. We look forward to hearing from you because this could be your next step in your journey. So we look forward to hearing from you.